World Tarot, and this is the next 48 reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Gemini, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single Gemini out there. If you're new to my channel, hey, how are you? I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, and see what is going on with you. Two cards flipped out before we even got started. It says on the table settlement. So some of you guys who've been waiting for some type of court agreement to go in your favor is happening because it just flew out. So somebody wanted to know right away. So there you go. So let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on with you. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Geminis accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and get into your reading for the next 48. I hope everybody is doing well. We are in the beginning of Mercury retrograde. We have left the shadow period, and it actually has begun. Mercury retrograde is in Aries energy, okay? And we're in Aries season, but also Mercury sitting in Aries. So what does that mean? Aggression, aggression, aggression. But also, it's a self-reflective energy as well, because we know Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the first house, which is all about the self, right? So this is going to be a great time to, when we talk about Mercury retrograde means to look back. It doesn't always mean your ex returning. No. It is a chance to look back, to renew, to revamp, to reprocess, and to revisit. So in this Mercury retrograde, it's going to be a chance to really, more than anyone else coming back around, but for you to reevaluate the self. Okay? So that's what this is about. From April 1st to April 25th. You should always be doing that, but it's going to be highlighted to where instinctively it will happen. Whether you are tapped in or not, it will, because of the alignment of the planets, it'll happen anyways. Move forward, get into your reading. If you're new to my channel, I break up Gemini next 48 readings by deacon. The first deacon being May 21st to May 31st. The second deacon being June 1st to June 10th. And the third deacon being June 11th to June 21st. Customers, you're welcome in there. I encourage you to listen to all three deacons. If someone could take the time stamps, I greatly appreciate it. All right, so for the first deacon of Gemini, your overall energy for the next 48 hours is destiny. This is also an Aquarian energy card. It's Aquarius energy. This talks about destiny. This is talk about fulfillment, and this talks about whether some of you could have a trine of Aquarius trine in your chart as well. If you notice that, it's a triangle there. But I paid attention to the 3 points here. So there's something that's going to be really drawing to you in the next 48 hours. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, whether or not you get deep or you get the opportunity to actually begin, it's like you're going to get the revelation, like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be the community. Some of you have a strong tie to children here with that Aquarian energy here, and that humanitarian energy, or something like with charities or something like that. What else is going on with the first deacon of Gemini? Something about charity work. What else is going on the next 48 with the first deacon of Gemini? Let's see. I'm going to use the Kippers today, guys. Wealthy man. Yeah, there's something here that's coming into your life in the next 48, and it's something new, but it's meant to... It doesn't necessarily feel like a person, and it doesn't even necessarily feel like there's something tangible. It feels as though it's like something that's going to be a part of your daily life from now until the time that you decide to step off of this earth. But it's something new. It's like a revelation. I'm trying to see exactly what this is. Yeah, official person, message. Some of you are going to get a strong download. It might be from like a song you hear, or white. Yeah, something like that. Let's see if I can get closer into it. High honor. There it goes. This is definitely something a part of your destiny. Distant horizon. The next 3 to 6 months. That's a timing card. Despair. In the reverse. Some of you could be stepping into a career of like counseling or helping others. There's something to do with that. And I heard a career of like people to help people that have trouble with like depression or wanting to unalive themselves. I can't say the word, but some of you may be some of those type of counselors. You may be going to school for that as well. So you may need high honor. So you may be like, I'm going to return back to school, or I'm going to go to school for this. Especially if you're young, in your early 20s here, 22 to 25, someone is. You could even be 36, 32 here, 40, 48. What else for the first deacon of Gemini? That's it. So that's you guys' message for the next 48. I don't force messages. So nothing was coming out of that deck for you guys. Let's move on to the second deacon of Gemini. What's going on with the second deacon of Gemini for the next 48? Let's see. See overall energy for them for the next 48. What are you guys meeting with, like your advisor? Somebody's nuts. Somebody's some type of advisor. I don't know if you're a counselor, depression advisor, academic advisor. You advise people. Second deacon, Gemini. I keep hearing that real strong. Or that's what you need. You should be going into that field. Second deacon of Gemini. You guys got the 10th house in the world. This talks about travel. This talks about things at a distance. It also is a card of things to come. So it's a projection card as well. Or forecasting card. Let's see. What is this about? What is this? Something, it's like, this is like also a card of like foreseeing of events, foresight. So this may not be about you, but this may be something globally we about to talk about, y'all. We got to get deep, I feel. I don't feel like this is about your actual life, but it may affect you because you live here in the world, right? What is this about the second deacon, Gemini? What is this? It's like something we're all about to see. What is this? Yep. Coffin. Family room. We may see the shutting down of a high establishment, main female, a new world order, toil and labor. Some of you that work for like, it's a new industry. So this could be like tech, because coffin, family room, main female, that's new, toil and labor. This is a new industry. So this could be like a tech company or something like that. Or your company is fairly new. Let's say the company you work for is anywhere between 19 to 30 years old. That's still a fairly new company. They're having a shutdown. So some of you need to be mindful of that. There's a layoff coming here with a major company. And it's new. It feels like it's a tech company. It could be like Google or something like that. Poverty. You know what this is giving me? Do you guys remember a few weeks ago where it was a huge company? I can't think of the huge company right now. And like the owner sold the stocks or something like that. That company is that company. They're about to have a huge layoff. And also, some of you who work from home, your company, there's going to be some type of new with adjudication, poverty, marriage. That's a new policy. There's a new policy that's going to affect, and they're going to stop you guys from working from home. So there's some type of law that's about to be passed about working from home. There's something like that. There's some type of corporate law here. I don't know if it's with the company or it's overall, but there's going to be something about that. Mature, yeah. And they're going to try to spin it. Mature woman, bad health. They're going to try to spin it saying, oh, it's aging you faster by being at home. You need to be around people. They're going to try to spin it because 10th house also talks about you being around people and traveling, right? So they're going to try to spin it like, oh, you need to socialize more. People need to socialize more. It's going to create bad health. It creates depression. It's causing you to be like an earlier death. You're going to hear about this either on the internet or the news. It could be a post or something you hear, but it's going to be spent. That's how they're going to get people from working from home so much to going back in the office. So that's a global message for everybody. All right. What's going on with the third deacon of Gemini? The 10th house. Every time I see 10th house, I'm like, this is a global message. I don't feel like that's like for an individual person, but it is something that's going to affect you. No, you didn't say my saying. I know you fucking lying. Listen, that's the Gemini saying. I think all Gemini say that. The ones that I ran into. Or they say, I know you freaking lying. They may not say that. Drop the F-bomb. But y'all say something. We all say something similar to that. Third deacon Gemini, you guys have the 12th house. All right. So this is talking about like paranormal activity, seeing shit. Some of you may be experiencing some type of paranormal activity, or you're going to feel like you have, like you're knowing, or what you feel, you know you're not going to be wrong about a situation. Let's see what the situation is, because this is going to be something that comes into your dream state. This because it also could be deja vu from a childhood. Remember, we're in Mercury retrograde, so you're going to be thinking back, playing back events. There's some type of event you're going to play back, and when you play this event back, it's going to shine a light on something, and it's the Four of Cups. It may make you sad, so some of you are going to catch yourself crying because you're going to have a painful memory in the next 48 hours. Messages of concern. I told you something's going to hurt your feelings, but it's not necessarily somebody doing something to you in the present. It could be a dream, or it could be a memory. Wealthy man. Something you did for money. Unexpected income. Something you were tricked into doing. Imprisonment. Yeah. Something you were tricked into doing for some fast money. Some of you have a history, or you got tricked into making some type of that false person. I told you, toil and labor, something you did for work or fast money, or you feel like you got tricked into doing some type of job and it made you sad. Some of you had to start working at an early age, and you're going to be like, man, I've always been working, like they lied to me. And it could just be your view, how I'm getting this too. It could be your view on how you're supposed to live. Like, you know, you're supposed to go to school, get a good job. Like, you're like, that's all false. This is crazy. It makes me sad. I'm depressed all the time. This is not how I'm supposed to have wealth. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing for a living. Some of you hate your job, and you're going to have a dream. Let me get closer on this. Let me get deeper in this. Because there's something about your job that you're about to uncover. It's going to piss you and make you sad, because you're like, oh my God. Because some of you could have fought for this position, or it's like, I went to school for this. I had a passion for this, but it's not worth my time or energy or money. It always making me sad. They don't understand me. Something like that. Some of you could be going through like spring depression, and your workplace triggers it, because there's like, I'm getting a sense of someone who, you take your job very seriously, and people don't work as hard as you, and you're like, man, I can't believe so-and-so is happening. I'm sitting here busting my butt, and all this person's a false person. Like, somebody's going to get a promotion in front of you or something like that. Make you sad. There's something that's going to piss you off for something you worked for really hard. It's going to make you sad. You're going to cry. The strength card, you're going to hold it till you get to the car, though. Let's see. The hermit, yeah. The chariot. I said he's going to hold it till you got to the car. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But you know why this is happening? Because you were supposed to been leave some type of situation. You're supposed to been left this work environment, whoever I'm talking to. Yep. There's the Hierophant right there. God told you. The Emperor in reverse. They were never going to promote you. I hate to tell you this. Look. Death card. Look. Your wish they knew. Some of you need to be mindful. Look, oh my, I was going to say, where's the devil? And it was right behind it. 9 of Cups, the devil. 6 of Swords, the death card. These people gaslight you. They're like, oh, you're the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. This, and that, this, and that. These people are never going to promote you. And to add insult to injury, they about to promote somebody else in your face. They're about to do it. And then also, there's a Virgo. If you somebody who works with a Virgo's about to quit. They've been, like, unless you have Virgo strongly somewhere in your chart, you've been observing a situation slowly but surely. You've been trying to gather up the courage to leave, because you've seen how, like, one minute they love me, one minute they hate me. Soon as somebody new on the block come, these people are so far. Somebody about to quit. It's somebody with a strong Virgo placement, Taurus placement, Cancer placement. Somebody's about to quit. And then also, if we want to switch this too, because this is a tarot spread with the Strength, the Hermit, the Chariot, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the World, the Hierophant. Somebody jumps in. If you're dealing with someone who could be a Cancer, Taurus energy, they come off, they're a false emperor. They like to rush into relationships quick, and This person may come off as an emperor, but they're in reverse. They're not an emperor. They're very manipulative. They actually could be very abusive as well. And if you find yourself just like wanting to ghost someone for some reason, like, nah, man, this ain't gonna work. You're right on that, because this person is abusive and they rush to relationships a lot. You could be online dating here. Something about, yeah, be careful online dating, because this is something unseen. 12th house is something unseen, but it's something that you see but unseen too. So be mindful that there's a false person here. There, look, 9 of Cups, they're not your wish fulfillment. They could pretend to be your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups, the devil. But 6 of Swords, you're going to find out. You're going to fuck around and find out. This person you're going to be in another abusive cycle. Be careful. Definitely, there's the World card. I knew I seen it. You're going to meet them online. Y'all be careful meeting people online, especially if it's a Cancer. It's a Cancer or Virgo or Leo. That person is abusive. Look, they got a record too. Nothing wrong with people with records. Hey, things happen, but this person's record is from harming people. It'd be like they may rob you or something like that, or take from you. So be careful. This is not a person that just like made a mistake, because we all make a mistake and get a slap on the wrist. This person made a huge mistake. They have like a long past. They could have had an abusive childhood too. So you got to be careful. You got to vet people better, whoever I'm talking to. Alrighty, Gemini, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. All of those who ordered a personal reading, your personal readings will be out to you by tomorrow. All right, thank goodness. Thank you so much for that. And I greatly appreciate you guys trusting me with your energy, but I was not expecting that on the 1st. So it will be all out to you tomorrow for those of you who ordered a personal reading. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Thank you for trusting me with your energy, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out, Gemini.